Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now August 8th of 2020, and ever since the official release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Bob Iger and Bob Chaypek is that they really are pretty much, moving forward with all of the different changes that they're making to Lucasfilm. Essentially, they are giving Lucasfilm a major facelift to handle Star Wars in a different light, to actually handle Star Wars in a more respectful manner for the fans to actually accept from this point on forward. Of course, The Mandalorian Season 2 is going to be the very beginning of this. It's going to be that for starters. Then we have other TV shows and other movies and spin-off films in the works that's going to be released throughout this entire decade and beyond. And that's the big thing about Disney, is that they're trying to be as ambitious as possible. However, one thing that is quite controversial to a lot of Star Wars fans is, of course, the introduction of retcons to the prequels, originals, and the sequel trilogy of movies and other Star Wars projects out there that already exist. That's really going to change how we view these specific Star Wars movies in the Skywalker saga, of course. Given that Kathleen Kennedy no longer has creative control, at least for the most part, except for the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series, things really are starting to look like they're shaping up. However, the retcons may very well be something that a lot of fans are not going to necessarily agree on. Now, one of which all has to do with Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are focused on developing their new Star Wars universe, where it's explained that both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are very busy on developing new retcons for the prequels, sequels, and even the originals that will change how fans view the films in the Skywalker saga. Now, it's described that one major change coming to Return of the Jedi sometime in 2023, with a new Blu-ray or disc format for the film and a new box set, is set to retcon a key moment in the end of the movie that involves Darth Vader as a character. It's described that Disney plans to take out the audio of Vader saying "no" when Luke is being hit by Force lightning, and that Disney plans to incorporate the Force Ghost voices reaching out to Anakin in the suit of Darth Vader, reaching out to him including Kenobi, Yoda, Qui-Gon, and even Mace Windu in the background, reaching out to Anakin, luring him to bring balance to the Force and save his son Luke. Disney is said to have been inspired by, of course, what or how this was done with the character of Rey, and that this will be a little touch to Return of the Jedi sometime in 2023, similar to how George Lucas included Hayden Christensen's face as Anakin, and that Liam Neeson and Samuel Jackson, as well as Ewan McGregor, have been in the talks with Frank Oz as well to lend their voices for this small but major addition to the movie sometime in 2021 that will be added into the film 2 years after that on a new box set that is planned for The Rise of Skywalker, and of course, or should I say for the Return of the Jedi film, very much similar to the scene in The Rise of Skywalker. So here's the thing about this, is that this is going to be a sequence that's going to be very similar to that of The Rise of Skywalker. How do I feel about this? I'm very confused. I feel that you should just leave things be and leave it as it is. To me, I think the best ending of Return of the Jedi is where Vader says nothing and you just kind of read his face, based on how he's looking at Palpatine, looking back at Luke, looking back at Palpatine, back and forth. You can kind of get the idea that he's in conflict, that he's trying to decide which side to be on. That's exactly what type of tension that a lot of Star Wars fans loved about the original scene, where there was no dialogue of him saying no, that was added in on the Blu-ray edition, I believe. And, obviously Disney wants to do their own thing, their own little addition now. Similar to the addition of Vader saying no, they now want to add in the Force Ghost voices of the past, reaching out to Anakin, telling him to bring balance to the Force and to save his own son, Luke Skywalker. This, to me, I think is going to be a crucial moment, and if not done properly, a lot of fans are going to really create a lot of backlash against this. I, however, think, yes, thinking about it, overall in concept, it sounds very cool. It sounds like it's going to be quite promising. But at the same exact time, I think that leaving things be is the best way to do things here, at least with the original trilogy. Of course, we've got other versions of the film to always watch, right? We got the one where Vader says nothing. We got the one where Vader says no. Now Disney wants to add in the Force Ghost voices and removing the no dialogue from Vader. So that's the biggest deal right now. Is this really going to be a problem among Star Wars fans, or is this going to be something that a lot of Star Wars fans are going to accept? I would like to hear what you guys have to say about all of this below. It's quite a ways off from even being added into the film in 2023. You know, we're not quite sure if it's going to be May or December, whatever have you. But like I've said before in the past, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No hiding from night to moon.